I always thought shadows were just tricks of the light, until mine started moving before I did. It happened on the walk home from my midnight shift at the hospital. Street lamps flickered overhead, casting long, oily silhouettes on the pavement, but as I paused to tie my shoe, I caught the unmistakable flutter of motion out of sync with my own. My shadow stretched, paused, and seemed to watch me, twitching at the corners like it was eager to break free. That was the first night things stopped making sense, but I kept walking, blaming exhaustion, telling myself I just imagined it. The next morning, everything looked normal, until I passed the mirror in my cramped apartment. My reflection blinked a second slower than I did, lips moving in a silent pattern I couldn't decipher. I stared, heart pounding, as my reflection's mouth formed words my own lips never made. I tried to mimic the shapes, but they meant nothing. I called my sister, desperate for someone to talk me down, but she didn't answer. The air in my apartment felt thick, sticky, every shadow pooling at my feet like spilled ink. Over the next few days, my shadow grew restless. It darted ahead of me in the corridors at work, lingered at the corner of my vision, always a step out of sync. My reflection became bolder, grinning when I frowned, mouthing sentences that grew longer, more frantic. I recorded myself in the mirror, rewound the footage over and over, trying to catch what it was saying. Eventually, with the brightness turned all the way up, I made out the words, "Let me in before it's too late." I stopped sleeping. I stopped eating. I started seeing my shadow move even in places with no light at all. Last night, as I stared in the bathroom mirror, my reflection leaned close, face pressed up against the glass, and whispered a string of words. This time, I heard them echo in my mind. "If you stay, I'll tell you what it said," it promised, lips curling into a smile that wasn't mine. I ran. But as I left, I caught my shadow lagging behind, stretching longer and longer, its fingers dragging along the pale tile. When I looked back, my reflection was gone from the mirror. But the words are stuck in my head now, repeating every time I close my eyes, "You're the shadow. I'm the one who's real."